Old bear, the dark has taken the child. You must traverse the nightmare realm and bring her soul back before dawn, or she will be trapped there forever. Old bear, prove your worth.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I figured I'm doing some drawing here and figured we'd do some streaming. I'm going to do some more art tiers again, help the book move a little bit more. So I'm going to do some more original art pieces to go with the books. And this is when I had a good idea. It's, Berserker with the girl sitting on his back. And they're going to be fishing. There's going to be like butterflies and dragonflies around them and stuff. I figured why not create some content, we got some music playing. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Shut the caps lock off. Should be streaming on X, Twitter, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see if anybody pops in. I know it looks dark, just because of the paper. And I get a horrible glare on my screen from these lamps. I got an idea for a new art setup. Just if I'm able to do it, that'd be the big thing. Let's finish setting up some little knickknacks here. All right. I'm not hearing the music though. Let's put up a little bit more. Okay, now I hear it. Okay, cool. Keep going. All right. Hopefully I'm sounding okay to you guys. Let's get started. It is Tuesday morning, and we're going to do some art here. Maybe I'll start a morning show or something. Maybe just where I draw and talk. maybe go over some campaigns or something on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic, Kickstarter, stuff like that. See what's out there, especially if you're making comics. It's kind of one of those things that's like you want to see what other people are doing. You don't want to run around with blinders on. I know some people have issues with Kickstarter, but it's a crowdfunding platform, and if you're trying to sell books, you need to get it as many, get them out in front of many people as you can. Kickstarter and Indiegogo does have its own like built-in customer base for comic books. So if you're not doing that stuff, well, I don't know what you're doing. To be honest. In terms of your crowdfunding books, I honestly don't like crowdfunding. Maybe because I'm scared to do it, but I want to kind of put my stuff out myself. Speaking of which, Berserker Ash Can is available. Hey, Fanta! Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see you in the chat. Good morning to you too. Speaking of books, Berserker is available. We have 50 copies left. $15 plus $10 shipping. I'm also running a deal where you get a sticker and the 11x17 print that I did. As I'm trying to grab it here, the thing's so big. I don't know why it went so big, but it's a print. A print should be a print. Here's the print. So we're getting the sticker, the book, and the print for $25 plus $10 shipping. Otherwise, the book itself is just $15 plus $10 shipping. But I'm going to start offering original art tiers again to try and help move some of the books here. I think people really enjoyed that. I did 10, and they sold out really fast. Cranberry, what's up, dude? Good morning. Got your book. I'm not going to open it, review it yet, as I am sick. All right, I'll be looking forward to it, man. Be honest, too. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I want to warn you, it's Ash Can. It is short. And it is a fast read. Because Berserker, he doesn't talk either. So it's like, just a preview. Imagine you're watching a Conan fight scene, and then Mako's narrating it. I may have to back it again for the sticker and the print. You know what, Fanta? I would not complain if you did. If you did get it, I'd also throw in another little piece of art in there for you since you already got it. For supporting me, I appreciate it. No problem. Yeah. Cranberry. It's cool when you guys are sitting there talking, man. It's nice to see you in the chats again, Cranberry. Nice to see you. Cranberry's an OG, man. Probably been on my first stream. All right. So we're going to have a Berserker here and with the dragonfly on his finger. And here we got to draw the girl. And I got to buckle down and start drawing her some more. I also want to preview something to you guys here. In terms of I did post some of this stuff earlier, but in case you haven't seen it. So these little guys here, these little purple dudes, I haven't colored them yet. These are the people that live in the nightmare realm. And it wasn't always the nightmare realm. You know what I mean? So the idea is that the nightmare realm that Berserker enters to save the girl is a dream world that's being corrupted by the dark. So you have these little people that are trying to survive in certain little areas. And so he's going to come across this character, Bob. This is what I'm calling him now. I don't know if that name's going to stick, but these people, I call them Dreeple. Dream people, Dreeple. They, spoiler alert, Berserker isn't the only champion that has entered this realm. And the Dreeple send a guide down to the portal to try and help the champions that come through that portal. And Bob isn't the first guide to go down there. So, of course, they're just little, they're kind of like little gnomes, man. They're not fighters. They're not anything like that. So, look at how I'm drawing a girl. I gotta book down and get her design down. We're gonna do. I want to put a. I've been enjoying putting little like butterflies and. Yeah, I like putting nature in some of my stuff just because it's such it's so different than like, it's this horrible place. Or I don't know, it just adds flair. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I did a little. I'm making a BEARZERKER playlist on Spotify, and I'm gonna do the QR code so anybody can like get it. Anybody can download the BEARZERKER playlist, and I'm also gonna do one for the girl too, because there's certain things that I listen to that help me think about the girl, and which is a lot of like chibi pop, cutesy music that I'll probably listen to once I start working on her more. But it has this group Danheim on it. Yeah, something is going around. Everybody's getting sick. Like the beauty, nature, and light that juxtapose with the darkness. Yeah, and also I feel like it does flair. Add some flair to it too, and kind of creates an environment. I think we're gonna give her. I've been enjoying drawing her with a little cloak. One of the original concepts of the idea of the book too had he has to get it before dawn, but I think I want them to kind of quest and adventure, not necessarily adventure, but like kind of quests in this realm. So they might stay there a little longer. Because I kind of always had the idea of the nightmare, or this realm, like freezing time, like it handles time different than we do. So like she's sleeping in our world, but in this world, like time isn't moving like in our world. There it is. Yeah, see if I get struck. This is from the Conan soundtrack. I just wanted to give her like it's kind of long. I figure out how to do her little button nose too. It's kind of. Every time I draw her, she ends up looking like olive oil. Yeah, there is. It's ironic because it started off as being a one-off that I just wanted to do, and it just keeps growing into its own beast. Yeah, which is fine. That's how you know you got something, because you think about it. You start thinking about it, and it would just keep building and building and building. Let's do our little cloak here. She has her little fluffy nightgown.
When you hydrate with Liquid IV, you're powered by
Nope, there's the
HydraScience.
ads.
HydraScience is Liquid IV's science-backed formula with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, vitamins, and nutrients. Experience great-tasting hydration for mental clarity, physical endurance, and overall well-being. Sip into something that up-levels every moment. Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Visit us at liquidiv.com.
Here, like that. What you saying? Did you say ooh Popeye a lot? She bought Liquid IV as a gift for a lady I liked who lives in the desert. She bought her own after she ran out. This is great. Oh wow. I'm going too low here. Not gonna be able to see anything. There we go. She gotta give a little smile here. Okay, looking up. Start looking at more Bill Watterson from Calvin and Hobbes stuff too. I love how he draws his trees and his outdoors. So damn cool. I want this to be like a little stick. And I want the butterfly to be at the tip. I drew a really neat black mage for I shouldn't say I drew it for her, but I was drawing a cool black mage from Final Fantasy, like sitting on a floating island and stuff. At the free comic book day, so I brought it to work on it and stuff, and I ended up giving. Oh, where is that? I gotta find that. Hold on. I gave it to a lady who was drawing stuff. Her name was Lauren, and she was really nice, and she was drawing cool little cards, and she was like sketching, banging these things out real cool, and they're really cute. And so she drew me a Berserker card, and then I gave her the that sketch, that drawing, that ink drawing, and I wish I would have took a picture of it first. Yeah, his trees in nature are insane. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Fanta. Let me go grab that. I think you guys are gonna like this. Let me go grab that real quick. I was right in front of me the whole time. Hold on. This thing came out so cool. She was banging these out in like 5 minutes. Wait, hold it up for you guys. Put my earbuds back in. Yeah. So like she did such a great job with this. Oh man, I love it. So I had it right here in front of me. I got a little shelf that I have a couple little art pieces that people got. I got one from Joe Campanato from Star Circuit. Let me show that to you guys too. This one might have some glare. This is from Joe Campanato from Star Circuit. I was watching a draw stream and they're doing random characters, and I said, "Hey, how about Berserker?" And I won. So he did Berserker. So yeah, that's cool. I might put that in the back of the book. Put these in the back of the first issue. Whoa. Yeah, I love it. It's so neat. So I'm gonna put those probably in the back of the book. I got another piece by Jason Bascom too. And then Donald DeLay sent me a piece that he warmed up with, and I'm gonna put on a t-shirt. And if you see it, there's a fishing line here. She actually was fishing. Honestly, she's too tall, or he should be bigger, but yeah, it's fine for what it is. She's kind of too tall, to be honest. Where did I put my... eraser. There it is. I'm enjoying using these polymer erasers. Are pretty good. These Pentel. Wow, that's kind of weird. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that stuff on in the actual book. I already got 7 pages roughed out of the actual comic. So the ash can itself is totally different. So the ash can is it's not recycled pages that are going to be in the first book. It's its own thing. Here, this. Let me draw this out. I need to have his. This is his hand. It's kind of hanging out here. Okay. Maybe we'll do some water here. Yeah, because I want her fishing. And so that way it gives us some kind of base to anchor to. Yeah, I'm telling you, Cranberry, it's I only did 100. I'm gonna do a print on demand after. I sell the 100, but it's gonna have a different cover. So this cover is never gonna be printed again. I might just do it in black and white. Same cover, but black and white. Any sci-fi stories which have come to mind since writing these fantasy stories, J-Bot? I don't know if there's necessarily sci-fi. I've had someone like some kind of post-apocalyptic robot characters. But I don't know if that constitutes a sci-fi because there's robots in it. You know, so. But I think Berserker is what I'm focusing on right now. Because I think people want it. And it's also something that can not necessarily just be like one thing. Like it doesn't have to be about Berserker. You know, the world can be about different things too. But I already have like in my mind like other characters and things like that. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm drawing a little. Hey, good stuff. What's up? Thanks for stopping by and coming in. Just doing some drawing, working on some Berserker original art. You know, I wish I would have took pictures of some of the art pieces that I did because they were pretty dang good. Maybe I'll put them in the. I plan on making an art book too, so. But maybe I'll put them in the actual, in the back of the actual book. So I went to the my local comic shop yesterday. I didn't plan on going, but we were in the neighborhood, and man, I picked up that Fire and Ice #2. Oh man, it was super freaking awesome. Then I was like, "Oh, dude, like, do you have #1?" And they were sold out, but they ordered it for me. You know, when you start the book with like Dark Wolf fighting a giant, I'm like, oh, I need more of this shit. The Tiger book was pretty good too. I mean, the art in it was nice, but it was kind of boring, so I didn't get it. I had to kind of pick and choose. I might go back and get it. Whoever's drawing that Tigra book, I'm gonna have to study them how to draw chicks because man, they were knocking it out of the park on that book, which makes sense. You put the guy who can draw girls really good on Tigra. It is. Each night, it's not. It's like the nightmare realms and like dream worlds are like their own like pocket dimensions. They're not. It's not one world. So they could all look different. They can all have different enemies and monsters and people and stuff like that. Cool. Thanks, man. See, I'm doing original art to sell with the Berserker ash cans. Original art pieces are $20.
Morning with Tommy John's Second Skin underwear. The luxurious support of Second Skin
this is a good one. I think we can start inking this.
Smoothly. With over 20 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, guys love Tommy John.
Let's get the Michael Jackson.
Valuable assets are covered with Tommy
Fire and Ice is a companion story to Dungeons and Dragons, right? No, it's his own thing. It's like Frank Frazetta and Ralph Batchke.
At TommyJohn.com/Spotify. See site for details.
It's its own thing, but it's fantasy like. It was a movie done, I think, in the early 80s, and they used a lot of rotoscoping. And it was pretty neat, but now there's a comic series on it, kind of filling in the gaps and kind of telling a deeper story. Definitely worth a watch if you're into any type of fantasy stuff. But Frank Frazetta, you know, it's based on characters that he designed and stuff like that. So if you're a fan of Frank Frazetta and animation and just stuff and like cool stuff like that and fantasy in general, definitely check out Fire and Ice. You can watch it on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube. Just put Frazetta Fire and Ice. It'll pop up. You can watch the whole thing. Let's start getting some pens here. I think I'm going to go with some thin ones. See if I get struck. Oh yeah, it's big influence. You wouldn't know it, but yeah, super big influence. Probably let's see, probably my top 3. Frank Frazetta is a big one, especially lately. Frank Frazetta, Rob Scrobb, who did Scud the Disposable Assassin, and then Osamu Tezuka, creator of Astro Boy. Probably like a lot of my biggest influences. Let's start off with something so I can get warmed up. Stuff that's not that important. Luis Royo? I don't know. I'd have to see what his stuff does. Oh, I got what did I get lately? Headlopper is super good. Twig is super good. If you haven't checked those out, those are definitely really neat. Another one that I grew up with was, you don't hear too much, is Chris Achelos. He did this art book series called Beauty and the Beast, and it was just like awesome art, like fantasy art and like naked girls. And I grew up with that book. Man, I loved it. I'm about to see if I can get it. My dad still has his copy, but I might want to see if I can get the other ones too. But I'll never be those guys. So I'm just gonna be the best J-Bot I can be. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what you bring. These Masters Touch pens are pretty dang good, man. Yeah, Scud was good. A lot of stuff inspires you, though. Sam Keith is a big inspiration too, man. That's probably where I like the trees and the outdoor stuff that he'll draw, especially his Wolverine Comics Present stuff. He was always drawing them like on a cliff or standing on a log or something. And even like a lot of his layouts too that he did in like the Max and stuff. Really cool. I'm looking at art probably most of my life, and when I see these guys, I'm like, I'll never get to that level. A lot of us won't, man. just do it. You know, a big part of it is just accepting it. And like I said, not comparing yourself, because if you compare yourself, you drive yourself crazy. Just do what you like. Just do what you like and be you, man. That's it. Do what you like so you enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, you know, it's like, well, why? Especially when it's a hobby, dude, you know. The neat thing, though, is like when you make something, though, it's like, oh, I made something cool. Like, I can't wait to make something else now. And then you get like hooked. Because then you're like, I can do it. one thing I really like about so far about this journey that I've been doing, or just doing comics and art and talking with you guys, is the independence and freedom. I'm not beholden to anybody. I just try and put out the best story that I could and in my style, and hopefully people like it. But to be honest, that's why I kind of like I ditched the whole Comicsgate thing. It started becoming instead of being a community of creators, it started becoming like this weird, like it was people's brand. And that's how I felt. I mean, not other people feel that way, which is understandable. And I still love the Comicsgate fans and friends. But once you kind of start telling people what not to do and what to do, that's when I'm out. Maybe I should post my crispy card art and link it to you. Yeah, man, I'd love to see your stuff, dude. And even if you do art, man, you can always come on the art department and hang out, dude. Like, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, it gets too much. And the thing about it, one thing I feel, and like I said, Comicsgate has helped a lot of people, which is cool. But you're kind of at that point to where you're like, I'm Comicsgate, and then somebody, the head guys do something stupid or they complain about something, and then it's like, well, then, oh, you're part of that. It's like, well, I don't agree with that stuff. Like, yeah, no matter what you do, you'll never get out from underneath their shadow. And it's almost like you're promoting their shit because it's their brand. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to. I don't want to represent somebody's brand. I want to represent me. And the only way I can do that is just do stuff myself and, just be indie. That's it. I think you realize, like, you're trying to put something out and hoping for this moment to where you can end up on one of the big streams in Comicsgate and stuff like that. And it's like, why? Like, I'm gonna be a good little boy and they're gonna promote my book, and it's like, nah, man. Thanks. I feel like Jet Li in The One when he's like, I'm nobody's bitch. And kind of another thing that I kind of figured out too as well is like, be masterless. That's what I say. Be masterless in your art and do the things that you want to do in your art. And don't worry what other people are doing or trying to be like somebody else. Be beholden to nobody but yourself. And I think the people will follow because the people will enjoy it. I'm not saying be selfish or anything like that, but in terms of like your art journey, just do stuff yourself, DIY it, man. Surround yourself with people that can be, legit people that can be your friends. And it would give you honest opinions and critiques and things like that to help you along the way. And friends that want to see you succeed. It also helps if you surround yourself with people better than you, because then you got to step your game up, which is what I tend to do. I just surround myself with people better than me. If you have opportunity to do that, do it. I have to go with a thinner one to do his face here. Let's see. I mean, the comics, independent comics and art. Yeah, man. That's true, right? They've done. Yeah, it's literally a brand. It changed, man. Fractober is what got me into Spirit of Fractober got me into Comicsgate, and I feel like it kind of left. Damn, you long. Yep. Yeah. We got here. Agree. Plus, I don't like people going out. Yeah. Yep. There's also another thing too, and it's kind of missing, is like, you know, there was inside baseball in terms of like arts and things like that. There was always inside baseball where people knew, but they never aired grievances, and it was professionalism. And now it's like that's all gone, and people want to get drama and want to get clicks and views and super chats and stuff. I mean, kudos to them, man. Honestly, if I was getting like super chats doing drama and I was able to like pay bills, dude, I'd probably do drama all the time. So I don't know, man. Boris Vallejo. Oh yeah, man. I do like Boris, but his stuff always was kind of too clean for me. You know, his people looked a little bit too plasticky, in my opinion. I mean, it's still great. Still great stuff for sure. But yeah, I always thought his stuff looked too plasticky. It goes too much, too refined. So I couldn't even say if I was doing drama and people were paying me. You know, it might be hard not to do it. Am I going to draw a comic, or am I going to like do a drama stream and make, you know, a couple $100 and pay my bills like right then and there, you know? It's hard. But don't say you're against one thing and then be a hypocrite. And I can't stand that. Don't say you're for people crowdfunding stuff and indie comics, but then you say, oh, you guys can't use Kickstarter for people being shadow banned on indie. Again, I'm drawing teddy bears. Fuck it. I guess that I understand what you're saying, but also like you weren't like there wasn't, well, this person's sleeping with that person. You know what I mean? Like that stuff wasn't coming out. Let's say if somebody did something wrong and was like, hey, listen, I worked for Disney and they had me work 60 hours per week and I didn't get paid. There's stuff like that. But then it's like this drama shit. Like it was always in-house. Like you didn't hear about everything. And honestly, I think it was for the better because then people can enjoy media more. You didn't know everybody's politics and everybody's whatever. You just were like, oh, that's a good show or that's a good comic and stuff like that. But now it's so-and-so. Now, granted, if you're an artist and you're like, hey, listen, like I didn't get paid for this. Hell yeah, air that shit out for sure, dude. Because the customers need to know. People need to know. I don't know if this is straight. Where's my ruler at? There's my baby ruler at. I have a little tiny ruler. We're gonna do right here. Is that a 3? Wowda. Let's go with a thinner one here for the little ripples in the water. Let's see if I mess up this fishing line. There we go. Hey, yo. Not bad. I don't give a crap. I stopped watching quite a few guys stuff to line about people mocking them, telling people to attack them when it's a personal issue. Yeah. Yep. It's rules for thee, not for me, is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. Come on, man. Thanks, man. And, some things get... the whole Kickstarter thing, and then the whole thing using other people's plights as attacking your enemies. I didn't like that. Yeah, it just was... To me, I felt like it was bad news bears, man. I didn't like it. So I was like, I think I'm good. I think a lot of people feel that way too. A positive thing is being manipulated for other people's gain. Mm-hmm. And I get, some people got, a dog in the race, and that's fine. But me, I don't. At the same time, though, I'm nobody anyway, so it doesn't mean anything. Like that. It sucks to not. It wasn't used. It didn't used to be that way, but I turned into something else. Right says to me, if you're going after people for personal issues, you don't have confidence in your work, or you're selling the personal drama. I wasn't into Maury or Jerry Springer reality TV. Yeah. Well, if there's nothing wrong with having convictions, but your convictions need to be across the board. And that's fine. But everybody makes a big stink of these guys going to a nightclub. Which that's what it is. It was a nightclub. And but then you have somebody in your circle kind of doing stuff that's worse, but it's okay. And then you're like, it's not happening, but it is happening, and you knew about it. It's like, okay, well, and you invite people that are doing worse things. On your platform. And you're like, it's your platform. And yeah, absolutely, that's your right. But when your platform is the biggest platform in Comicsgate, it's like, well, very hypocritical in my opinion. But again, you know, I'm not anybody. That part too, there's some really good creators that were part of CG and helped out and worked on stuff, and then when it was their turn to come out with something cool and come out with a project, they're nowhere to be seen on these big streams, even though they've done work for them and helped out, and you know, were good comics gators and defended the movement and stuff, and you know, been part of giant campaigns. And now when it's their turn to do their own project, you think maybe they'd get helped out. All right. Nope, your competition once you get to a certain level. Well, that's the thing too. It's like, it's not like it's shrinking, is it? Like, the pot isn't shrinking. If something's good, people are going to buy it. You know? Yeah, it's like, you think, yeah, and that was another thing too. The Kickstarter thing, I saw that happen. I saw people's plights being used as attacks against other people. And then I saw like rules for thee, but not for me. Like, all right, man. Okay. Bye, y'all. Again, I'm not, I'm not anti-CG. I'm pro-indie, though. I think I can start erasing some of these lines. Hopefully I don't. Let's see if I can do this without wrinkling the paper. I always wrinkle the paper when I do this.
Tróði. Höfðingi storms knóts. Trolldóms, fróðskaps, sorgs og slögðar. Herra hókar hinn góði. Alfóður góður, hann sjálfur í askrinn. Níu nættir gærsóti serfs. Því blott að ósum menn skulu vera, gjöf Óðins skal vera.
I like this part because it's like the reveal, you know? You get to see how clean your lines were, and you get to really see what you were like, what you were working on. Oh, I didn't draw her mouth. Let's see. All right, and let's see where my shading is going to go. What time is it? Almost 10? Cool. I like to lay out my shading with my pencils.
Elevate every morning with Tommy John's Second Skin underwear. The luxurious support of Second Skin guarantees everything will go smoothly. With over 20 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, guys love Tommy John. Plus, your most valuable assets are covered with Tommy John's best pair you'll ever wear or its free guarantee. Get 20% off your first order at TommyJohn.com/Spotify. Save 20% at TommyJohn.com/Spotify. See site for details. So the Ashcan in the main book, yeah.
Hey, yeah, dude. Definitely want to see it. Yeah, Ashcan just kind of lays down the rules. Okay, this is what's happening, and then, but you're not going to necessarily need it. Where's my... I got a 0.5 up in this piece. 0.05. Let's see how this is going to work. We can't see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing, man. Yeah, that sounds going hard. I'm really trying to concentrate on this section right here. Ming, hey Ming. Yeah, it's pretty dope. is 0.5 still. I like to give this little texture to these straps here. Also kind of makes it look three-dimensional too, with the curve. Cool. Yeah, I'll check them out after the stream, man. Well, that's something that you want me to just look at, or if you were sharing, I could put them up here. But check them out after the stream. Yeah. Sneeze, the dog start freaking out. Start freaking out. Cool, just to look at. Yeah, man, I'll check it out. Okay. Let's do a little bit of separate them.
The wind is blowing on these cold, cold grounds. My boots are still roaming on these cold, cold lands.
gonna separate the two a little bit better.
The weather is shifting on these cold, cold grounds. We'll keep on pushing past these cold, cold lands. Past the mud and the rain, now on snowy stand. Yet still a long way to go on the route we planned.
It's freaking Lord of the Rings or something.
The wind is blowing on these cold, cold grounds. Like woods are still roaming on these cold, cold lands. Once comes the morning, will be mountain bound. May the empire of winds keep us safe and sound. When the weather is shifting, we'll keep on pushing. Are you worthy of the empire of wind? The storms are overwhelming, but we keep on climbing. In order to be worthy of the empire.
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds cool. Yeah. Like Gladiator? Yeah, it was a good movie. I haven't seen it in forever.
Things change, but Deer Park Natural Spring Water is a constant you can count on, bringing you the essence of home for 150 years and counting. Sourced from carefully selected springs, Deer Park Natural Spring Water has naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp, refreshing taste. Find Deer Park Natural Spring Water at your favorite local retailer today. After 150 years, there's only one thing left to say. Deer Park, that's still good water.
This texture's coming out really good on this tree. Hope I don't mess it up. I have to check out that soundtrack. This is me trying to do Bill Watterson. Tree textures. I should have did the line white on this paper. Like a spaceman, spiffs, snow goons, and drama stuff is dinosaurs. Yeah, dude, it's just, I don't know, man. It's so good. I think they're doing a collected thing right now or something. That's not looking right. Now, should I color in the fur on his? This stuff is usually, I color these in dark usually. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that on this piece. I went in. I'm with my siblings. I think I'm buying my dad the entire collection. Yeah, it's like I think they're like 4 volumes. I think, and they're horizontal, but they have sleeves, so they stand upright on your bookshelf, and then you slide them out, and then the books are horizontal format. I don't know if that was this year or last year. I think we're gonna do. I don't want to necessarily. Black this stuff out. First, let's erase pencil stuff on this thing. We don't need anymore. It might recall. Here we go with a 4H. And just give it a little. On his pants. Yeah, I think it looks better darkened too. I've done this on a couple of the original art pieces, just use pencil and color some of it in. Kind of give it a nice little contrast and not so samey. Maybe next time I use some Copics or something. Use the gray scales on there on them. All right, man, it's crazy.
Bellows of pain and scraping of chains, the echoes they taught and deceived me. Oceans of flame and rivers of shame, the fury.
All right, I did the Christmas tree, a Christmas cactus, and bird. Those are what I sent you. That's about it. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out after the stream. I think I'm getting ready to wrap this up right now anyway. Just a little bit of this. Okay.
Try as I may to hide it away, the fury it never leaves me. Long I've suffered the hunger, long
I don't know if I got a smudger.
long I've fled from the thunder to ascend, still I try to carry the pain, to keep it contained till the end. To carry the pain, to keep it contained to the end.
Oh, it's just so you don't smudge. That's all it is. You don't smudge. I don't have any fuzzy things though. That's smudge. I don't have any smudgers right now.
Pour out the anger and hide it away, lest it spill to the blameless and lead them to pain. In the steel and the rags I will cover the shame, so the innocent need not be judged in my name.
No. Clean it up and erase it. Yeah, I think that's better.
Long I suffered the hunger, long I silenced the cry.
And give me one of these. The Grinch.
To ascend, still I try to carry the pain, to keep it contained to the end, to carry the pain, to keep it contained to the end. Bellows of pain and scraping of chains, the echoes they taught and deceiving. Oceans of flame and rivers of shame, the fury it never leaves me. Under
Didn't work out as good as I thought it would. That's a little better. Okay. So who are you using to print your future book, J-Bot? We'll have to talk about that off stream. Way trade secret. All right, here we go, man. Let's put this down a little bit. I feel like it's got louder. All right. There's our stream. I think that's good. So yeah, this piece is going to be up for sale, $20. And it's going to be an add-on to the BEARZERKER campaign. So $20 for original art piece with your $15 book. Let's see, if you want everything, let's see, you get a $15 book, a $10 print, and a free sticker. So $15 for the book, $25 for all of this, $10 shipping, and then if you want an original art piece, that's going to be an additional $20 on that for you. So, and that's where we are. So again, if you were interested in getting your copy, DM me right there, boop, at MightyBot Studio on X. I take payment via PayPal. And yeah. Oh, thanks, Cranberry. Yeah, I got these done for Free Comic Book Day. It's 11 by 17. They came out real nice. And the same people I used to print the comic printed these as well. So they did a good job. And then original art pieces are an additional $20. And I'll be doing a couple of these. So that stuff will be getting out to y'all. Again, DM me if you're interested. Thank you, Cranberry. Always nice to see you. Thanks for Fanta for stopping by. Thanks to Good Stuff for stopping by. Hope to catch y'all on the stream. And as always, everybody, take it easy.